Hello, everyone. I hope you are doing well today. My name is Jack Cyganiak, and I am a current junior at Marquette University in the Applied Investment Management program. And today I will be pitching InfuSystem Holdings, Inc. InfuSystem Holdings, Inc. is a national healthcare service provider that offers infusion pumps, supplies, and other products to home care settings, hospitals, oncology practices, ambulatory surgery centers, and more. The company currently operates under two segments: the Integrated Therapy Services segment, ITS, which accounts for 63% of revenues and focuses on the sales of the products listed above, and the DME segment, which makes up the other 47% of revenue, and this segment supports the ITS platform, rents and sells products, and offers maintenance services for the products the company sells. Beneath the ITS segment, they currently work with three therapies, which are oncology, pain management, and wound therapy. I will get into more of these segments later throughout the presentation. And the company is currently headquartered in Madison Heights, Michigan. InfuSystems is a leader when it comes to the sale of infusion pumps. Oncology therapy, which makes up about 95% of the ITS segment, is very strong. The company has relationships with over 2,100 oncology practices in the USA, which is a very significant number, and they have a 98% retention rate among these clinics. Also, InfuSystems offers safer alternative treatments in regards to pain. Opioids are harmful and expensive, whereas infusion pumps are safer and much cheaper than these harmful drugs. Finally, InfuSystems is entering into new markets and are adding a fourth line of therapy. These additions will vastly expand revenues and grow the company. Factoring all of these in, it is recommended that InfuSystem Holdings, Inc. be added to the AIM Equity Fund with a price target of $28.01, which represents an upside of 35.95%. Driver number 1. Extract the flow and collect the dough. Negative pressure wound therapy is a method of therapy that extracts liquids and fluids out from an infection to help heal the wound. The company announced in 2020 that they started a campaign to penetrate this market and capture share. The $600 million estimated addressable home market has an expected 5.7% CAGR globally from 2020 to 2027. The company expects to capture anywhere from 5 to 10% of this market starting in late 2022. This opportunity would add roughly $30 to $60 million of additional revenues per year within the ITS segment when penetration begins, and this number could grow as the market grows and the company works to obtain a higher share of the market. Driver number 2. Dare to use infusion pumps. Traditional pain management therapies involves the use of opioids. These are highly addictive drugs that are used to reduce pain and are quite expensive, ranging anywhere from $6,000 to $14,000 annually. Over 10 million Americans abused opioids in 2019, and nearly 50,000 people overdosed on opioids. In an effort to combat this epidemic, InfuSystems offers more affordable and safer products and therapies to combat the opioid crisis and manage pain for patients with their continuous peripheral nerve block therapy under the ITS segment. CPNB lasts 2 to 3 days after surgery, results in reduced pain for the patient, and reduces the need for opioids. The average cost of one pump can range from $2,000 to $6,000 and last 7 to 10 years, which is a significantly cheaper, safer, and longer-lasting option than opioids. Driver number 3. The fourth time's a charm. In their Q4 20 earnings release, the company announced that they plan on adding a fourth line of business to their ITS segment. Although they did not specify which therapy they plan on entering specifically, they hinted that this addressable market could be worth over $1 billion. With the announcement of a new therapy line coming within the next couple of months, this opens the door for tremendous customer reach and revenue growth that could drive the company to new heights. A market share of only 1% in this new line of therapy could potentially give the company an extra $10 million in revenue per year. To reach an intrinsic value for InfuSystems, a 5-year DCF model was created. Using a terminal growth rate of 1.5% and a WACC of 7.87%, an intrinsic value of $30.59 was reached. A sensitivity analysis of the terminal growth rate and WACC of plus or minus 50 bips ranged from $26.21 to $36.61. Additionally, an EV to revenue multiple valuation was calculated using an average peer multiple of 5.71, resulting in a relative value of $21.83. Finally, a price to sales multiple valuation was calculated using an average peer multiple of 5.89, which resulted in a relative value of $26.43. By weighing these models 60-20-20, a price target of $28.01 was reached, representing an upside of 35.95%. The company does not currently pay a dividend. Risks. The first risk is the shifts in the healthcare system. The company relies on insurance company and other third-party payers for revenues. Should the healthcare environment be shaken up by the current presidential administration, the company could face adverse revenue effects. The second risk is the enhancement of oral drugs. The company earns revenue by selling therapy pumps that are safer and cheaper than oral drugs such as opioids. However, if new and enhanced oral therapies are proven to be discovered, the company could face lower customer retention rates. Finally, my third risk is dependence on insurance companies. The company's revenue stream is dependent on the insurance company's ability to pay for patients' bills and medical expenses. The company typically has a net loss in the first quarter due to insurance renewals, but any other regulation or adverse event in the insurance industry could shake up relationships and/or revenues for the company. Rich DiIorio has been the CEO of InfuSystem Holdings, Inc. since 2017 and has been with the company since 2004, serving as the VP of Oncology Sales, the Executive Vice President, and the General Manager of Oncology. The passing of his father in his teen years inspired him to work for a healthcare company that was dedicated to impacting people's lives. The COO and newly appointed president of the company is Carrie LaChance. She has been with the company since 2010 and has an extensive clinical knowledge from her previous nursing experiences. Together, both individuals represent the company in a positive manner and are committed to helping those who need infusion pumps in order to remain healthy. In conclusion, InfuSystem Holdings, Inc. is a leader in providing oncology, pain, and wound patients high-quality products that help them get through their times of struggle. They have relationships with over 2,100 oncology practices in the United States, are entering growing markets, and are planning on adding an entire fourth line of therapy to treat patients. Because of the penetration of new markets, high retention rates, and the quality of pricing and safety of their products, it is recommended InfuSystem Holdings, Inc. be added to the AIM Equity Fund. Thank you very much for listening to my pitch. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me at john.cyganiak@marquette.edu, text or call at 262-853-2797, or ask a question on the D2L discussion board or live Q&A on Teams. Thank you again, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.